Greetings, Earth Angelic warriors of the New Jerusalem, rising up, waking up. Today, 1202021, a day of Palindrome, where forwards is backwards and backwards is forwards. Nothing is as it seems, nor is it otherwise. The final plays are being made. The world is a stage. Do not let anything you experience externally pull you out of your center, out of your peace, out of the kingdom of heaven within. Anything that pulls you out of your bliss and joy, happiness, peace is a distraction. And a distraction from what? A distraction from your awakening, from the great awakening and from the collective awakening, the rising up, the ascension, Gaia ascending, and we are ascending with her to become the 33rd nation of the Galactic Federation of Light. This is not a time to give up. This is not a time to lose faith or to lose hope in the dawning of the new day, the new earth. We do not surrender. Love always wins. Victory to the light. Just know in this now that in the future days coming, all things are going to become clear. This is the clearing, this is the clarity, this is the opening of the eyes of the spirit, the waking up from the amnesia, from the dream, into that which is real, our true self. So no fears, no worries, no regrets, only peace, faith, power, courage of the Lyra nation. Shakti and Shiva did not come here to fail or to give false hope. We are all here to raise the energies, the frequencies, to raise the awareness and to activate all of humanity with the divine holy spark of the Holy Spirit, the great mystery here now, forevermore, to manifest heaven on earth. We have a very special transmission today from our dearest bro star of light, Blue Wolf. And this will be at the very end of today's recording, so please stick around to the very end. And we are honored and gifted, the Condor and myself, to be given this transmission from our bro star, anchoring in the highest codes in Mount Shasta. And this will be from White Buffalo Calf Woman through our brother, Blue Wolf, 4th generation grandson of Sitting Bull. And this is a very special transmission at a very important time in the catalyst of the awakening. 17 coming in, 73, 37 into the 73. Today is Kin 37, red spectral earth. The awakening of the earth, the Mars energies coming in, holding the line, holding the faith, holding the light, the highest light of love, truth, sovereignty, and freedom. I'd like to take a moment to thank everyone for your support on Patreon. It is because of the pledges and donations that we're able to bring these daily transmissions to the world. If you'd like to support our work and mission of the Eagle and Condor and manifesting healing retreat centers around the world, you can make a pledge at patreon.com/prime disclosure. We get right into it today with the Sabian symbols. Right now, the moon is at 4 degrees 25 minutes Taurus. The sun is at 1 degrees 20 minutes Aquarius. The Sabian symbol for the sun, 2 degrees Aquarius, an unexpected thunderstorm. And the Sabian symbol for 5 degrees Taurus, a widow at an open grave, from astrologyweekly.com. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, S.A. Smith. A girl in the universe. The calm before the storm is here. Big change is on the horizon. The universe quiets as it awaits its arrival. We are in a time like never before. It feels much like the eye of the storm. The energies have quieted a bit and are just allowing us to be for the moment. You might even get a full night's sleep tonight, but don't get too comfortable with this feeling. In about 12 hours, the world shift begins. We will feel this fully. The energies will increase as the big show begins to play out on the world stage. This is exactly why you are here. You are needed As it begins, it is time for you to walk fully in your light. It is time for you to rise above the 3D realm existence and send your energy to the world around you. Spread your light, your love as far and as wide as you possibly can. You are holding space now, sacred space, for Gaia, for humanity, for us all. This is your calling. The bells have rung. We are all here together to support you. Let the awakening begin. May the divine guide the way. Love and Light, S.A. Smith, a girl in the universe.com. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Jennifer Crocart, Ashian. 2 messages. Message 1, one breath now. The words that we have shared with you have never been more appropriate or important, so perhaps it is worthwhile to recap how to deal with life at the most basic level, and this is part of the design, not a failing. The incarnation experience is an experience of moving from shadow to light, from fear to love. It is that simple, but as we have often noted, simple is not always easy. When you think, say, or act without thought, the first response is nearly always prompted by the avoidance of fear. Therefore, those thoughts, words, and actions are informed by fear, and as such, they can only create and recreate fear. Slow down. Even a moment makes a difference. Time and space are the same measure. They create distance. In the experience of being a human, distance paradoxically allows you to come closer to your true divine essence. It allows you to choose love. The fruit of love is always miraculous because it is seated in the divine. If you were to take just one piece of advice from all that we have shared over the past few years, we would say this: choose love. One breath in allows you to approach love, to rise above the programming of society, and reach into your higher selves. One breath allows you to recenter in your divinity. One breath allows you to access all that you are. One breath is a manageable unit of time and space. It is immediate. It gives immediate results. It opens the pathway for immediate miracles. It allows you to untangle from everything around you and come into you, our beloved family, our boots on the ground. To win a war on the ground, you need to come from love. To create heaven on earth, which you are doing with every breath, return to love. One breath will show you wisdom, truth, compassion, forgiveness, patience, and peace. All you need is within you in just one breath. We are always with you. We are constantly by your side. Work with us. Ask for signs and symbols to convince you that you, yes, you, hearing this, you have a team of healers and helpers working with you constantly. As the veil thins, this will become increasingly obvious, because you are the way showers and the light showers, so you will discover this first. You will integrate and remember how to work multidimensionally, because it is within your DNA. You are never sent here to be lost and overwhelmed. Now is the return home. One breath brings you home every time. We are with you. We embrace you in every now moment. You are nothing but love. Message 2, trust. Dearest hearts, how far you have come and what you have endured to be here. You have battled with the darkness at every turn, and you have still remained strong and true to your inner knowing of the divine essence of everything. Even when you were tired and exhausted, you stayed the course. Even in your sadness, anger, and disappointment, you stayed true. Thank you. You have demonstrated your mastery. Never before has there a time of greater need of that mastery. It was for this moment that you were practicing and mastering your ability to consciously hold your divine light and to use that light to shine on everyone you encounter. You are aware that it is your combined efforts, your ever-increasing light quotient that has brought about the unveiling of truth. You are aware that it is your light that will act as a beacon for those who are scared, confused, and wish to respond in fear. You are here for these times. This is your sacred undertaking, a pilgrimage to Gaia, to set her and humanity free. This is the culmination of your work at this level, for the coming level will be a higher dimension. This higher vibration will not require as much effort as you have had to invest up to now. The energies emerging will seem to make your work effortless in comparison with what you have had to invest in until now. So know that the good is to come. Indeed, the good is here and emerging. You, the way showers, are invited to a sneak peek. You are invited to dip into these energies and begin using them now. Play with them. One breath, along with the intention to go deeper, higher, truer, broader, clearer. You choose the experience. This will help you access these energy streams and will assist you in your coming relief work. You are here. You have arrived. Let your breath free you and expand you to ever deeper levels of expression, alchemizing reality simply through your divine intention. You are the alchemists of the ages. You are now using your divinely given wands by using your conscious intention to heal, transform, and uplift. Your divinity is manifest now. You have arrived on your stage. The scene is set, and you are now to play your divinely written part. Trust that you know the lines. Trust that the correct actors will pass before you in each scene. Trust that the ending is a happy one. The script is divine. You are divine. The ending is divine. Trust. From JenniferCrocart.com. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, Servant of Yahweh. Today, 12-021 to 12-921 are consecutive 10 palindrome days, which means 10 days of flip gateways. 121. You are genetically coded for this time over activation that has commenced in your DNA. It is time. Your role in old Earth has ended and is collapsing with all past timelines. We did it, family. We did it. All praises to the Most High. We as a tribe are completely flipping into our new Earth timeline, role in society. The blood of Christ is finishing washing our sins away through the 1/28/21 Leo full moon, bringing rapid change for you and the anointed messianic bloodline of our ancestors. Through your efforts and your flesh, you have successfully defeated the enemy with the Most High. You have been and are the bridge, the conduit of Christ and Christ consciousness. Shekinah has healed and replaced all distorted feminine karma and genetics of the Jezebel in your life. This brings you great inner child healing and freedom for your souls on all levels. The life force energy of the Holy Spirit will soon be igniting your heart and spirit with freedom, passion, confidence, and the desire to soar. 12821 brings the justice for the Sacred Heart of the Cosmic Christ, for Jesus Christ and all bridegrooms. This is the anointment of their hearts to birth their new frequency of unconditional love and empathy in divine masculine Christ collective. All Holy Grail unions and our original soul's covenant with God is top priority right now. Trust that God is ensuring all remaining rats, foxes, karmas, frenemies, and more are all being removed and destroyed from the seed point of conception. 111 February 11th, new moon in Aquarius is the end of clearing past life karmic cycles with your Holy Grail counterpart for the reunion of your covenant. Until then, with the support of the Leo full moon, your original soul union and agreement is being purified to its original divine union blueprint. This is officially collapsing everything in your union through all space, time, and dimensions for a fresh, new, pure, and holy beginning. Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Linda Lee. Dear beloved family, the Divine wants to give you a quick update. As of today, we, the Divine, and the company of heaven are speaking. The planet has shifted again to a much higher realm. Archangel Michael and his powerful angels have completed the sweeping clearing of the planet, and now the task is done. Archangel Michael wants to thank each and every one of us for the patience and help. He said the entire operation was quick and successful. Now the next thing we, the Divine, will do is the disclosure. We, the Divine, have been preparing for this moment, and now we are all ready. Let's work together, dear angels on earth. Let's stay in the heart and allow the divine plan to unfold. Know we are the Divine and company of heaven, and we are all standing by and ready. Let the bell of victory ring, and let heart of hearts sing. We love you all. We are the Divine Mother, Father, God, Archangel Michael's, and the company of heaven. We are with you, so it is. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. Joy comes in the moment when we realize we can never be lost, nor alone, nor separated from the Divine. and all of life itself. We are one single particle in the living whole, and thus all of life lives and breathes through us. We are the life of the life stream itself. Thus we can never be apart, nor parted, for the what is essential, one single living force field ever expanding upon itself. Once we understand this, then we also understand that the visible and invisible are but one single form, and even when our naked eyes cannot see this, our senses can and our soul knows. To me, the beauty of life is that when I am for a moment disconnected, the infinite will also connect with me and remind me of this. In essence, we are never ever left to our own, but always have an immense cosmic support system which is always there to carry us through. From JudithKusel.com and from Sparks of Divine Light Healing. We are in the last minutes of Capricorn season. This Capricorn season has given you a chance to map out this year and what it will bring for you. Hopefully you have made some big plans for 2021. Aquarius season kicked off yesterday, January 19th. This shift in elements is very much being felt as Earth has suddenly become much more intergalactic. Many are waking up as starseed origins and are feeling a need to save the world. This is a good time to break some rules or to go renegade in some way. This week is going to bring some intense energy with it. The light codes are pouring in, and it's a great time to use these ascension energies to get things done. Things are about to lighten up energetically. Air is a great energy to use for manifesting. Air is also great for shifting any heavy emotions. We are going to continue to be clearing a lot within our chakras during this time. We also have things shifting within our timelines. It's very important that you're staying more positive and trusting that the changes occurring are for the highest good. This is a great time to get aligned with a mission bigger than yourself. Aquarius is visionary, and it's all about the third eye and the future. We have been in an Aquarius stellium for about a week. A stellium occurs when we have at least 3 planets in the same sign. Jupiter, Saturn, and Mercury are all in Aquarius. The Sun is about to join them, and February 1st, Venus will also be in Aquarius. The Aquarius stellium we are in will last until mid-March. Since the Sun will make up part of this stellium, it will be felt much more intense. Talk about a ton of Aquarius energy. That means this Aquarius season will be extra powerful. If your astrology sign is in Aquarius, 2021 is your year. It's best to use Aquarius season to focus on your dreams. Try to think outside of the box during this time. It's a great time to embrace how unique you are. Uranus rules Aquarius, which is the planet of change and revolution. This is a great time for both. From sparksofdivinelighthealing.com, and today from Divine Sister of the Light, Celia Fenn. January 20th, Sun in Aquarius. Today we feel the delicious flow of solar energy under the sign of Aquarius, the golden flow of the new. What happens today may be surprising and unexpected, but it will be a first taste of the energy that will intensify into February, when around the 10th, 11th there will be 6 planets in Aquarius. Time to celebrate the coming of the new. We are ready. And today from Shamanic Astrology Mystery School, from Kaylin K. Castell. On January 20th, 2021, Venus, 15 Capricorn, is aligned with the fixed star Vega, adding an additional energy to this time when Jupiter and Saturn are squaring Mars and Uranus on the day of the presidential inauguration. Vega has been described as the vulture star, or the sitting vulture, that was depicted with a lyre on its beak in the story of Orpheus, the musician who attempted to save his beloved from the underworld. Upon Orpheus's death, Jupiter, aka Zeus, sent a vulture to rescue Lyra out of the river and place it in the sky. In Egypt, the vulture goddess Nekbet, a word also synonymous with mother, was highly revered. These medicine birds are great teachers in the realms of alchemy and efficient use of energy for joyful living. The scientific name for the vulture is Cathartes aura, or golden purifier, because vultures turn death into life, cleaning and purifying the environment in the process. Vultures live in harmony with the earth. They never kill for food, and they rarely have to work at flying, but rather endlessly soar on the air currents of thermals they see rising from the earth assists them in blissfully gliding upon those energy currents, suggesting that they can assist us in seeing what we may not otherwise see, teaching us about the usefulness of seeing subtle energy fields as well as seeing both multidimensionally and interdimensionally. From KaylinCastel.com. Today from Divine Sister of the Light Leah Whitehorse, Lua Astrology, Mars conjunct Uranus in Taurus, Mercury in Aquarius trine North Node in Gemini, first quarter moon in Taurus. The astrology for today's U.S. presidential inauguration is vibrant, unpredictable, and volatile. The first quarter moon triggers the Mars-Uranus conjunction, bringing tension between old and new. The moon in Taurus appeals for calm, tradition, well-loved values, practicality, and loyalty. The sun in Aquarius promotes innovation, freedom, and rebelliousness. Mars conjunct Uranus could be shocking anger, new offensives, sudden actions, but it can also be a brave new world, inspired leadership, the courage to forge a new path, the fire it takes to overthrow the old, the passion it takes to bring together different peoples. We may find ourselves stirred, awakened, fired up, or stressed and anxious. Hair trigger reaction is possible, so it's vital to take a beat before responding. Lean into your personal values for stability and support. Know what is important. Mercury trine to the North Node reminds us that what we say and think is important. Hold space for positive thought. Some change is necessary to allow for evolution and growth. Don't let insecurity stop progress. From LeahWhitehorse.com. Today from Gaia Portal. Caretakers take flight. Harbors of old elements are cleared. Cleansing is begun. The light of life enters. From GaiaPortal.wordpress.com. Today from the Zolkin Times. Kin 37. Red Spectral Earth. The number 11 is called spectral, and its key words are dissolve, liberate, and release. Nothing feels better than letting go. If you want to feel lighter, just liberate yourself from negativity. We all have problems, issues, baggage, money worries, etc. These things aren't going to go away. All you can do is change your attitude. Life is always going to be tough, and either you allow that to overwhelm you or you release yourself by acceptance. You can find happiness in any circumstance, and it just takes a change in perspective. Today is Red Earth, which represents evolution, synchronicity, and navigation. We are always striving for change. It's human nature. We evolve through adaptation, and on Red Earth days, we can check ourselves for progress and consider what we need to do next to make headway. As it is a liberating day, obviously it is through the process of letting go that we can evolve. If you'd like to feel free, lighter, and happier, adapt to your circumstances, and accept yourself and what you have. Release your negativity, dissolve your fears, and you will certainly feel more evolved. The guide for today is Red Earth, and therefore a double helping of evolution. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Red Spectral Earth, Kin 37, 20 January 2021, Earth-shattering, liberating evolution, navigating new path. 2021 equal 2012021 equal 215 equal 8. 20, the awakening. 2, twins, partner, cooperation. 1, new beginnings, original leader. 5, liberation, freedom, change, transformation. 8, infinity, abundance, source flow. Kin 37 equal 10, manifestation, authority, power, leadership, new beginnings. New Earth Liberation Portal. Today's code, Kin 37, last occurred on 5th of May 2020, which was a 5/5 New Earth Liberation Portal Day. Today, this code is amplified to the max. Under Western astrology, we have a huge lineup of explosive codes synergizing with Kin 37 Spectral Earth. Today, the Sun exits Capricorn and enters the rebellious freedom of loving sign Aquarius, being a significant marker for the birthing of the new age of Aquarius. We also have 4 planets in Aquarius, the Sun, Mercury, Jupiter, and Saturn, all highlighting the Aquarian themes and collapsing the old matrix and building the new systems. The Moon is in fiery warrior sign Aries, fueling the quest of the Rainbow Warriors who rose up yesterday on Planetary Warrior Day. Today, Mars and Uranus conjunction at 6 degrees Taurus is exact, right at the scheduled time of the USA presidential inauguration at high noon, with the ascendant also in Taurus. Kapow, this double bull is smashing all the crockery in the china shop now. There are an exceptional level of squares causing friction for change and conjunction of planets, amplifying their power. So we have lots of fuel for accelerated planetary evolution today. Warning, Kin 37, red spectral Earth, is also referred to as a quaking Earth. So watch out for the signs today from Mother Gaia, earth-shattering news, breakthroughs, truth bombs, or revolutionary events, and possible earthquakes as Pachamama shakes off her parasites. No free ride on Mama's back anymore. You must have a high vibe to get a ticket to ride. Buckle up, planetary kin. The next 3 days will be especially turbulent, with the trinity of spectral Earth, crystal mirror, and cosmic storm stirring up and smashing the old mirror matrix. Viva la revolution! All up an absolutely miraculously stellar lineup of codes symbolizing victory for Gaia's liberation into the light. Day 11 in the Blue Hand Wave Spell, 3 more days of healing, gathering knowledge, and accomplishment as we get the job done of liberating and healing our planetary body. After these next 3 evolutionary days of being all shook up, we can then start to see the light again as we commence the Yellow Sun Wave Spell on January 23rd, 2021. 11 represents a gateway or portal, inviting us to walk through and release all that was holding us back. It is very fitting the 11 coding synchronizes with this powerful Aquarian gateway of liberation today. Today we are releasing all the healing we need to be liberated from dis-ease, density, darkness, corruption, and limitation as we follow the signs to wholeness, leading us back to the light. Tone of creation, spectral is the 11th tone of creation. It operates in the emotional realm, and its actions are that of dissolving, releasing, and liberating. This is a very potent transformational energy. The spectral actions are very thorough, working in unison with the beautiful feminine energies of Khan and Kaban. This usually creates a more subtle transformative power. However, with the planetary and Aquarian influences, today's energy is more explosive than usual, creating a more dramatic cocktail for releasing, dissolving, and cleansing old debris. Be mindful today of what emotions and old memories rise to the surface. Then let them wash through you and send your body love and appreciation for alerting you that it desires to heal, be lighter and free. And so too does our Pachamama. It is time to finally release and let go of all the old shackles and move forward. Today's question is, what outmoded patterns, programs, and beliefs can we now dissolve and release in order to liberate ourselves, our ancestors, and our planet? Which path will we now choose to navigate to greater liberation and peace? Divine blessings for our total liberation from a bondage planet to a new harmonic and beautiful world. In Lakek Alakin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 37, red spectral Earth. The mantra, the code for today is, I dissolve in order to evolve, releasing synchronicity. I seal the matrix of navigation with the spectral tone of liberation. I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And on this powerful day of liberation and activation, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're seeing, your visions, your dreams, your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. I'd like to take a moment to thank all our pledges and patrons on Patreon for your financial support. We rely 100% on our pledges and donations to keep bringing these daily transmissions to the world and to pay for our daily expenses, so we appreciate you all. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Bro Star of the Light Stephen for your pledge and support on Patreon. And I'd also like to thank Divine Bro Star of the Light Douglas James for raising your pledge on Patreon. If you'd like to support our work and mission, with the eagle and the condor, you can make a pledge on patreon.com/prime disclosure. And we have a new higher tier to help accelerate the timeline of creating our healing retreat center. We have a potential lead on land that we might be able to lease. So you'll see the Council of 12, the higher tier, and that will be for those that will pledge their financial support and investment in helping us to bring the first healing retreat center. We see 12 to begin, and we'll have a Council of 12 for each 12. There's more information on our Patreon page, and we'll bring more to all of you as this comes to light, to fruition. So thank you all. I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light Denise Lucas for your donation today. We also have a link in the description below to our PayPal if you'd like to make a one-time donation. So thank you all for your support, your kindness, and for shining your light brightly into the world. I'd like to also take a moment to thank everyone for supporting my Sacred Condor, my goddess's art business on Etsy. She has a couple new goddess totems that you can purchase on lunagoddessart.com. And her and I will be working on some guided meditations for our people on Patreon in the next week or so. So look for that. Many great things to come. So thank you all for hanging in there with us. We are going to end today's transmission with a very special message through our Divine Bro Star of the Light Blue Wolf from White Buffalo Calf Woman, the Cosmic Web of Life. Dearest children of Gaia, I have come to you today with a message, a reminder of oneness. To understand the way each of you are truly one, I will share with you the cosmic web of life. The web of life is an invisible conduit for energy to travel. It has a design much like a spider's web, expanding in every possible direction. This web wraps around itself in a toroidal fashion, traversing time itself. It is interconnected to all things, all matter on every level. The web of life operates very differently from your law of physics. Measurement of distance does not hold up, nor does light speed travel. In astral planes, as you know them, things are connected by frequency and density on the web of life. The web of life was first connecting the great void in all matter. You see, it is similar to your nervous system. When matter chose to move, it moves along the web of life. The web of life has many different strands, some are thicker than others, to allow movement of different energies. As matter moved along the web of life, some gathered together and created physical matter. Most of this gathering revolved around density. Matter of similar densities would come together. As eons went by, enough matter gathered to form planets. If we were to look down from above at all this happening, you would see this web that connects everything. You would see that energy is in constant movement on the web, moving in and out of matter. Like how you, children of Gaia, feel the sunshine permeate your whole vessel. As new things come into creation, their home on the web of life is guided by density and frequency. It will come to rest near other creations of similar density. Imagine, if you will, the web of life in a toroidal field looks like a bubble. Now it has joined together with a lot of other bubbles. All of the bubbles are connected to each other, yet independent. Things may be connected on the web of life, but be very far from each other in your terms of distance. It is this interconnection that is very important for you children of Gaia. You are all in constant communication through the web of life. Many are just unaware. Some of you have been taught about cords and cord cutting. Most of you know when someone is looking at you from behind. You can feel that energy from that other person. That energy travels the web of life. Since the web of life is connected to all things, both past and present, so are you. Through the web of life you can access many lost creations. When you breathe your love out and travels the web of life. One just needs to open oneself to the web of life, learn to feel it, to interact with it, to see it, and all the energy moving along. Sit in meditation and honor the web of life. Once you have become acclimated with the web of life, you can connect to many forms of energy. It is like how you use your computer. You type in an idea, say a car you wish to purchase, you enter that information and you are shown a lot of cars. It goes from point A to point B. You are unaware of the lines of energy your computer uses to move information along. You simply type it in and are shown results. There is a connection from your computer to the information that is stored. You can do the same thing with the web of life. You can travel to where there is information stored, information in the form of energy. You may wish to travel to the hall of the Akashic records. The possibilities are endless. You can use the energies you connect to on the web of life for transforming many things. This is an incredible way to bring transformation and healing to Gaia. So, my dearest children of Gaia, I have briefly shared with you the web of life. It is so intricate I could go on for many of your days. After you sit with it and learn to feel and see the web of life, it will bring more teachings. For this is the way energy moves in the vessel of one. We are all part of the vessel of one. Go in a good way. Aho. From Brostar of the Light, Blue Wolf from crystalkeepers.net. So thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light, and keep walking your sacred path with heart and shining your light brightly into the night. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.